I suck. So do you. How's that for an opener? Here's what I mean. There are parts of my life, there are elements of my character, there are things about my personality that I'm not proud of, that I'm working on, that I want to get better at. I had somebody message me yesterday. They posted something in a comment I had made on social media and said, "Mark, you're amazing." And I thought, wow, very kind, but how dangerous for me to believe that. Now, again, I don't have a low self esteem. I don't have a confidence problem. I feel like I'm a pretty decent person, but it's far from the whole picture to say I'm awesome or I'm amazing. The truth is, there are lots of parts of me that I suck at. There are parts of you that suck too, and that's okay. I feel like the message we get on social media and in our world in general today is to to that we're supposed to be perfect. And there are also messages out there aiming to help people be more accepting of themselves, which I think is great, that tell you that you're supposed to be okay with everything about yourself all the time. That yes, your flaws and all are wonderful. Now listen, yeah, you should be accepting of yourself exactly who you are, where you are. If you believe in a higher being, I think God loves you just the way you are. I think your family and your friends should love you just the way you are. I think you should accept yourself just the way you are. I also think you shouldn't stay there. So I'm okay with who I am, but I'm not okay with being this person next year. I always want to be getting better. I always want to be working towards the best version of myself, and I think you should be doing the same thing. And in order to do that, we have to be willing to look in the mirror and every now and then say, "You suck." There's this part of your behavior, there's this part of your character, this part of the way you do things, or there's this relationship, or there's that task, or there's parts of your life that you're just not doing as well as you could be doing, and you need to fix them. Whether that's poor diet or poor exercise habits or no exercise habits, whether that's impatience with your family, whether that's settling for less than your potential at work, whether any number of things, but there's something that you need to work on. There's lots of things that I need to work on. And unless and until we're willing to look in the mirror and accept that as truth, we have no chance of getting better. So, my message today for you is to find those things in your life, pick one or two, because you can't fix everything at once, and dedicate yourself to improving on those things. Now, I'm not talking about skills, talents, abilities, things that you are naturally good at and naturally bad at necessarily, because I'm a big believer that we should play to our strengths. I'm a great communicator, or at least I'm working at being a great communicator. I'm a horrible accountant. I don't think there's any value in me trying to become better at accounting. That's not what I was put on this earth to do. That's not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about is we all need to be great at being a good friend. We all need to be great at being a good partner, at being a good parent, at being a good child, at being a good employee, at being good. Those are things that I think we all should be working on. And so it's those things that I think we need to get better at. And in order to get better, we first need to recognize where we're falling down so that we can see where we need to improve. So I invite you to be okay with being imperfect, but also to look in the mirror and say, hey, you know what? You could have done a better job at that. And I'll give you a really quick tool that you can use to do this. I've been using this now for about a year, and it's tremendous. I learned it in the form of prayer, but you can certainly do it in a non-religious context. Essentially, it's a review of your day. And so you take time either at the end of the day or at the morning of the next day, and you look back over the day that you just had. You find things that you are proud of, things that you did well, and then you find things that you remember that, oh, me, I don't like the way I reacted there, or I don't like what I said there, I don't like how I treated this person, or I don't like how I handled that task, or whatever it is. And if you do this for a few weeks, a few months, you'll start to notice patterns. And you'll be able to identify the things about yourself that maybe need some improving. And then you can begin to work on them. So, yes, sometimes you suck, or at least there are parts of you that do, and that's okay. What's not okay is allowing those things to continue forever because you think you can't change them. Let me know in the comments below, what is it that you think you need to work on? What do you need to get better at? And what are you going to do that? Until next time, remember, don't live every day like it's your last day. Just be alive.